All set. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third and final meeting of the Village of Tuxedo Park Board of Assessment Review. The schedule tonight will be following the roll call. We will go into executive session as permitted by the New York State Code of Rules and Regulations to deliberate on all the applications that were submitted. We will then come out of executive session at 5:30. So anyone, a member of the public can knows that they can join at 5:30, at which time, as per the requirements of the New York State Code of Rules and Regulations, we will vote on each individual application. So at this point in time, I would make a motion that the Board of Assessment Review move into executive session for the purpose of deliberations. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Member Brook. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Unanimous. We will see you at 5:30. Thank you.
Hang on a second, please.
You're going to sit there. Okay. Yes. Good evening, everyone. We are still working on the applications, and based upon how far we've gotten and how much more we have to do, we're going to resume the public meeting at 6 p.m. So I apologize for any inconvenience, but we need more time to deliberate, and we will see the members of the public, anyone who wishes to join at 6 p.m. Thank you very much. All right, good evening, members of the public, anyone who's joined us. We are back from executive session, and we're prepared to vote on each of the applications. And we'll start with the application of the Hadar family. I make a motion that we make no change to their current fair market value. Do I have a second? Second by Trustee Brook. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Josh?
Hi, sorry,
Aye.
I was on mute.
Do we need to do each separately or could you?
Yeah, no, we have to do it separately. I'm sorry. We'll move as quickly as possible. And the next property is the Ellinghouse Diaz property. I make a motion that we reduce that valuation from 2.5 million to 2 million. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by the deputy mayor. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Unanimous. The next property is the Haricall property. I make a motion, we reduce that from 1,043,643 to 700,000 based upon the condition of the property. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by member Brook. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. With respect to the various Dow properties, property number parcel number 105-1-15-22. I make a motion that we make no change in the property value. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Second.
Aye.
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 Okay. Property number 105-1-16, a 400 by 340 acre parcel. I make a motion that we reduce the market value from 94,877 to 50,000. Do I have a second?
Second, you said 400 by 340 acres.
No, 400.
That's what you said.
400 feet by 340 feet. Thank you, Deputy Mayor. I apologize for that. So it's a small parcel. Again, I move we reduce it from the current market value of 94,877 to 50,000. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Next property, parcel 105-1-17, 12.4 acres, current market value 569,260. I make a motion, we leave that as is. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by member Brook. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Next parcel is 105-1-28, a boathouse on Tuxedo Lake, current market value 379,507. I make a motion, we leave that as is. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Next parcel 105-1-39-.1, 2.1 acres on Rich Road, market value 330,028. I make a motion that we leave that unchanged. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by member Brooke. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next is 105-1-41-.2. 3 acres on Ridge Road. Again, vacant. These are all vacant properties that the Dows have submitted. Mark, I'm sorry, I
No.
strike that. They're not all vacant
We
properties.
go back to this one,
Which
this one.
Oh, okay. Next one, not a vacant property.
No,
uh,
no,
Which,
you didn't do this one. I don't think you did this one.
okay, that's $6 million.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I missed one. 105-1-40.2, 28 acres on Ridge Road, a developed property. I make a motion that we maintain the current market value. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Next one, 105-1-41.2, 3.1 acres. I make a motion that we maintain the current market. I make a motion that we reduce the market value to from 2,795,436 to 2,500,000. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by member Brooke. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next property, 105-1-42. We will table this for further research, and we will address it in the immediate future, probably at the public hearing for the budget in early April. Next, 105-1-51. 32.3 acres. I make a motion that we keep that valuation the same. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by member Brooke. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
Next one, 105-1-52, 10.1 acres on Ridge Road. I make a motion that we keep the valuation the same. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Unanimous. And the last Dow property, 106-1-70.22, 25 acres. I make a motion that we keep the valuation on that vacant property the same at 1,197,922. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by the deputy mayor. All in favor?
Aye.
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 That concludes the Dow property. And now we move on to the set of applications from Aventine. Okay, with respect to parcel 102. Hold on for a second.
Okay.
The parcel right.
You
Is
want this?
Is the parcel on the top page?
It's right here if you want.
Yeah.
Is that the complete
Yeah.
parcel starting with 0?
But start with the 102s, 103s.
Okay.
Second set of.
Okay, that's fine. First parcel, 102-0001-017-000-000. The Stoll property, I move that we keep the market value the same. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ne- Thank you. Next parcel, 103-000-001-013-240-0000 Farhadian. I move that we keep the market value assessment the same. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next property, 106-000-001. 0001-064-000-000 Kurana property. I make a motion that we keep the market value assessment at the same level. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by member Brooke. Next property.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Everybody in favor?
Aye. Yes.
Okay. The next, parcel 106-000-001-075-200-000, the Keating property. I make a motion that we reduce the fair market value to $2 million. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by the deputy mayor. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Okay, 3 more. With respect to parcel 107-00-001, -082-000-000, the Hugh property. I move that we keep the fair market assessment as is. Do I have a second?
second,
Second by member Brooke. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank
Aye.
you. Next parcel, 107-000-0000-100-000-000, the Malmberg property. I move that we keep the fair market value assessment the same. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by the deputy mayor. All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Aye. You guys, I didn't hear that. Aye?
Aye, sorry.
Aye, okay. Last parcel, 107-000-103-400-000, the Whittles property. I move that we keep that fair market value assessment the same. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by the deputy mayor. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that concludes the vote on all the applications submitted for the year 2025. Now, thank you all very much for your time. I make a motion that we adjourn the Board of Assessment Review for the year 2025. Do I have a second?
second.
Second by member Brooke. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
See you in a bit.
See you in 45 minutes or so. Yeah.
The number?